pay attention to the execution of this event proceedings and express your emotions and reactions through the reactions options present at the bottom of the screen. Once the contestant starts the contest, this virtual room will be locked. You will be able to leave, but the entry will only be permitted by the host during the 1 minute break. I request all hosts and co-hosts to not admit anyone while the speech is on. We hope for audience's patience and cooperation during this time. In case any audience is disconnected, please join back and please wait. We hope for your full enthusiastic and energetic presence during the contest. And my dear contestants, all the very best. Now is the time for me to hand over the podium to the contest chair. Just 2 years in the Toastmasters, he's been very famous in almost all the club in this particular division, especially due to his supportive nature. Currently serving as the VP Education in the Desert Pioneers Toastmasters Club, he strives to help people to find opportunity to develop their communication and leadership skills. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and help me welcome very own Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. Over to you, contest chair.
Thank you very much, our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Shahzeer, for a wonderful introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. We all welcome you on behalf of Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club for their contest, Part 1, Evaluation and Humorous. I hope you will enjoy the session, and we want everyone to be in the session till the end, till the certificates are given, till the end of the session. And I would like to call upon a person who is our leader, who is helping out, who is supporting in all aspects in club level as well as in the area level. He is a very close person who is a club member, is in Desert Pioneers, but as Shahzeer said, he is also not like a person who is in Desert Pioneers. He is working through all the clubs. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Amrit, who is our area director.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Event Chair Toastmaster Shiraz. I'm so happy to see the contest going on today. This Dreamweavers is probably the youngest of all the clubs in Area 30. This is the second annual club contest for Dreamweavers and also the very first virtual contest. I have seen this club from this time it was taking the baby steps to get it chartered. Now, weaving their dreams, they have reached to this level where they are conducting a whole virtual contest for their own, which is really, really wonderful to see. And today's contest is even more special. Why? Because it's a part of a bigger project. We at Area 30 believe in creating more new leaders and providing our members with more and more opportunities. Hence, we decided to have this special arrangement where we keep the club members free from all the hassle of conducting a contest. Instead, they focus all their energy in preparing their speeches. We have 4 different clubs in Area 30, including Dreamweavers. So if you would see today's contest, it's all been managed and conducted by all the other 3 clubs under the leadership of one person who is the event chair for this contest, who is Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz. All the best to Toastmaster Muhammad Shiraz and his team. You guys are doing wonderful. Like every other contest we finish and go to the next contest, we can see that the level of the way you are conducting the contest is getting better and better. Probably this Dreamweavers contest is the best one, which had the amazing marketing and promotion for it. Creating new leadership opportunities for the members, yes. Giving quality time for the club members to focus on their speeches, yes. But more than all this, we believe in that sharing and caring, that feeling of a family, that camaraderie in Area 30. So, all the best to all the contestants. Today is your day. Go rock the show. Over to you, Toastmaster Shiraz.
Thank you very much, our area director, Amrit. So now the moment what we are waiting for. This is a friendly contest, and I wish all the best for all the contestants, and all the audience. I'm sure that you will enjoy this session with these lovely speakers. So I'd like to introduce a person who will handle from beginning till the end. He is the person. When I asked him to take up this role, he said that he wants to be the uh, lead the whole session. So I said that, of course, if you are ready to do it, I'm ready to give this opportunity. Please help me welcome our dynamic MC, Toastmaster Suhan. Oh, excuse me. Suhan?
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Shiraz. I don't know, I think I feel there's some technical glitch with my camera thing, so I will figure out that later. So for now, I would like to welcome all of you who are here to our Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club Annual Club Contest 2021. It's a great pleasure to see all of you over here. So now let me acknowledge the presence of the okay, I'm fine. This camera, this thing is okay, freaking me out. Okay, now let me acknowledge the presence of the dignitaries here. Any dignitaries present? Let me have a look. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I would like to welcome Toastmaster Alka Kumra, then Toastmaster BG, and also other guests from some other clubs and from other parts of the country. I welcome you all to witness this today's Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club annual club contest. Ralph Smedley once said, "We learn at the moments of fun." And now we have learned a lot. It's time to perform. Yes, that is why we are over here, to perform and to showcase the talent that we have. Not only us, even the Dreamweavers contest, the contestants and the role players. The more we do, the more we learn. So I really wish all the best to our contestants over here. And now, to take this forward, I would like to call our chief judge, who is the most beautiful lady of the Toastmasters Club. She has won in the humorous level in the annual club contest 3 times. She has been a teacher, a lawyer, and also she is known as the Queen of Bollywood. Please help me welcome the chief judge for today's contest, Toastmaster Tabassum Ali. Tabasum Ali, the
Thank you
stage
so
is
much.
yours.
Thank you so much. And next time when you say that, can I introduce you in my own style? I'll have to think twice. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful introduction, and you have started on a very, very nice, humorous, and funny note. Okay, I'm sure everybody would have just laughed on that Queen of Bollywood. So it shows that more than my speech, my acting. Thank you so much. Um, Good evening to the wonderful Toastmasters around 39. There's 40, so excluding me, who are connected today with a lovely elite judges that we have today, amazing, enthusiastic contestants, and amazing, excellent role players with the ones who all have come to support this contest today. So a round of applause to all of you. And all the contestants today, this one is for you. All the champions were once a dream weavers. So today, what I would like to say is give your best and just relax. It's not moment, it's also moments of enjoyment as per Ralph Sedley, as Suhan, our MC, has mentioned, but it is also when you are most relaxed. If you feel that virtual screen is you are not able to connect, so just relax, take deep breath, have a sip of water, and just be yourself. Now we are starting with humorous speech contest, and we have amazing 6 contestants. And there was a speaking order. I hope Asif, our contest chair, and all the contestants have got it ready. I have got the correct speaking order. Thank you so much. And I have received all the eligibility forms first. Second is there is a new clause which has come in, which is humorous speakers. Please do not refer to any of the contestants' content, which is very, very important. So there is one originality and there is one reference. Please take note of these 2 factors. And let's ready to rock and laugh with all our wonderful contestants. All the best. And yes, I have this elite judges. They are from Kuwait and Bahrain. So thank you so much for being a support to me, and back to you, wonderful MC. All the best.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmasters Tabasum Ali. And now we need to proceed towards the contest. But before I do so, I would like to introduce our role players for our today's contest. Can the contester display the slides, please? All right, we have yes, we already okay. We have a tech moderator, Mohammad Shiraz, will control the meeting over the main room. Okay, then we already know we have a Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Shahzir, and then we have Toastmaster Arif, who will be will also monitor this whole meeting. And we have our timers, Toastmaster Azhar Muhammad and Toastmaster Faiza Thakur. A big applause to them. Then our tally counters, Toastmaster Huma Parveen, Toastmaster Tanveer Hod. I wish all the role players all the best. And now, we have been waiting for the moment to begin. That is the humorous speech contest. Seriously, humorous speech contest? You know what? I had always been making fun of my wife in every Toastmasters meeting. But one fine day, my wife made a joke out of me. One day, I was in a Toastmasters Club contest meeting, and she came to me and she just told me, Suhan, I got married. I said, I heard like, wow, congratulations. I was in full of joy and everything. And then I realized, wait. She said that she got married, but I'm over here. How come? So I asked her, who is that unlucky person you got married to? She said, oh, that person is you idiot. Every time I see you, you're always in the Toastmasters meeting. I don't know what is there in Toastmasters that's not in me. I said, there is Toastmaster Tabassum Ali, who I can see every time, and I don't get bored, but I see you every day and I get bored. And
That
then, yes, and next, what was, unusual, she just slammed the door on me and she left. And I'm over here again with all of you. Now you can see how challenging it is to give a humorous speech, right? Next time, I might not be uh, doing this speech over here if she has heard me, but I'm very happy that she didn't hear me. So now, without any further ado, let me introduce the contest chair for the humorous speech contest. He is the most handsome person that I have newly met in Toastmasters. He has newly joined. He just started his journey in this year itself. In 2020, he moved to Kuwait for his next professional career. He works as a senior business analyst at Vetak Financial Advisory. He loves to travel and he is a nature enthusiast where he loves hiking, camping, and explore new cultures and new ways of thinking. One of his favorite quotes is, you either live to tell a story or pass on a living story worth being told. That handsome man is none other than Toastmaster Asif Majood. Asif Majood, over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Suhan, for that wonderful introduction. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? It's a privilege to be the contest chair of this wonderful contest, the humorous speech contest of Dream Weavers Club for the year 2021. And as the contest chair, I warmly welcome all of you, the contestants, judges, guests, and all the Toastmasters who are on board for participating and being with us in this wonderful moment. And before we move on to the proceedings, I would like to relax some of your laughing muscles because you are in for a ride, by the way. So yeah, so laughing muscle exercise number one. So the thing is, I'm gonna give you a one line joke, which I came up with. I tried it with one of my colleagues, but it didn't work out that well. So let's see if it works on you. Okay. Exercise number one. I had a friend who was on a seafood diet, and whenever he sees food, he eats them. You're supposed to laugh. All right, okay. Is it good, or you want me? You want another one, or shall I
Yes.
just move on? You want another one? Okay. Last one. I won't take much of your time. The same friend wanted to go to the dentist. What do you think is the time that he went? Any guesses? What time did my friend go to the dentist? Okay. Let me tell the answer. He went at 2:30. 2:30. All right. Okay. Fine. I get it. Lame jokes, dad jokes, one-liners. I know. So the thing is, let's get to the real deal. We'll skip all the lame jokes and we will get to the real deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 contestants here today. Humorous speech contestants who will humor you definitely more than me. So keep your fingers crossed for our wonderful contestants here today. So before I move on to the proceedings, for the reference of our honorable guests and our judges, let me read out the speaking order for the humorous speech contest for the day. Our contestant number one, Said Umar Farooq. Contestant number two, Alina Paul.
Contestant number 3, Rajesh Venugopal. Contestant number 4, Alan Paul. Contestant number 5, Matthew George. And contestant number 6, Fakhruddin. So now that we are clear with the contestant order, we would like to move directly to our humorous speech contestants. Shiraz? Shiraz, let me know when you are ready.
Yes, contest master.
Yes.
You can ask the chief judge whether she's ready.
Chief Judge,
Hello.
Toastmaster Tabassum.
Yes, yes,
Shall we
contest
proceed?
chair. Yes, just 1 second. Where is timer number 1? Who is timer 1? I can see timer 2, Faiza.
Yes, I'm the timer number 1.
But I don't see your screen on. So which timer is timing this time? Why is the screen off timer, Azhar?
I can see timer 2.
Yes, timer 2 is seen exactly. But at the moment, which is the main timer? Timer 1 or timer 2? Okay, Azhar, yes, I can see your screen. Now, who is the main timer? 1 or 2?
I believe 1, right? Yes.
Azhar, are you the main timer?
Yeah, Azhar.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So contestants, please note that timer Azhar is the main timer, and timer 2, Faiza, you have a big responsibility on your shoulder. You will not just be timing the contestant, you will also have one eye on timer number 1. If anything happens to timer number 1, immediately your screen will go on, but not simultaneous. Okay, you will only project your screen when there is any issue with timer number 1, but you will be timing simultaneously, as well as you will have one eye on timer number 1. Yes, Alan. Alan, you have a query?
Can we see the lights? Timer 1.
Okay. Azhar,
Yes.
show them the screens, please.
Sure. So at 5
Okay.
minutes, I'll be showing the green screen.
Yes,
And at 6 minutes, I'll be showing the yellow screen.
yellow screen.
And at 7 minutes, I'll be showing the red screen.
Yes, you have a big responsibility of showing the correct colors at the correct time. Okay, so
Right.
yeah, keep all your senses charged. Thank you so much for this wonderful responsibility that you have taken. 1. And timer, please be vigilant only when the contestant is comfortable. By their first verbal or non-verbal cue will you start your timing device, because none of us know what's happening at the backdrop. So you have a huge responsibility. So all the best to the timers and all the best to the contestant, and ensure that you pin the timer, see the timer properly, and only then begin. You may contest chair, ensure that the contestant is comfortable, and then you begin. All the best, all role players and contestant and judges. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tabassum Ali, for that wonderful information as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1.
Before that, I will, sorry to interrupt. Timer 2, Toastmaster Faiza, can you switch off your video? Yes, great. Toastmaster Varghese and other contestants, please switch off the video except contestant number 1. and the timer and the
Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to say. Contest chair, if your video is on for the first contestant, ensure that your video is on for all the contestants. And I recommend let it be on, but do not fidget here, there, because that will not be good for the contestant. Give responses, laugh, because you're the only connection with the contestant. So you will be the motivator to the contestant. Keep your video on. So it will be yours and the timer, just 2 videos which will be on. As soon as you introduce them, mute yourself. Okay. All the best.
Thank you very much. Shiraz, is there any more technical queries? Whenever you're ready, please. You may start with the slide. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1.
Am I ready to go?
How are you?
I'm good.
I hope you have pinned the timer. Have you? Can you check
Okay, I
whether
will
you have
not
pinned
be
the
putting
timer?
the timer because I'm using from my mobile. I will be just watching the timer on the mobile. I will not able to
All
pin
right.
it.
So you have
Okay.
changed the screen to the where the timer's screen is visible, right, in the mobile?
Yes, I can see timer 1 as well.
Okay. So whenever go to your speaking position, whenever you're ready, just give me a thumbs up.
Okay, on the count of 3, I can start. Okay.
Give me a thumbs
1.
up. I will introduce you to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Said Umar Farooq. In an aeroplane. In an aeroplane, Said Umar Farooq.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated and fasten your seat belts. Seats upright but please do not turn off your electrical devices and your cell phones because today Toastmaster Syed Umar will be sharing his first flight experience. The day was ready, everything was fit, and I was about to take this first flight of mine. Being a first flight, I was advised to be prior on time, but I was a little bit prior. I was 4 hours prior to my boarding time. So I was at the airport. Just for time pass, I visited this coffee shop. And at the coffee shop, I asked the uncle, "Uncle, what is the price for this cup of coffee?" Uncle replied, 200 rupees. 200 rupees was far beyond my budget. But I couldn't say no. Ask me why? Because there were 3 beautiful air hostesses behind me. So everything went well. So I boarded this aeroplane, well seated, alhamdulillah. Next to me, a gentleman sitting next to me. So all of a sudden, I notice an air hostess comes and she tells to me, "Sir, is this something that I can help you?" I say, "No, thank you, I'm good." Again, after another next minute, the same air hostess comes and she tells again, "Sir, is this something that I can help you?" I reply again, say, "No, all good. It's okay. I'm good." But curiosity, why this air hostess has come twice and not asking this gentleman next to me, but asking only me. I know. The whole crew in this plane have come to know that Syed Umar is traveling for the first time and they're giving me comfort, alhamdulillah. Then again, the third time, another air hostess comes to me and says, "Sir, is this something that I can help you?" Syed, something is wrong. All the air hostesses are coming to you, asking you but not asking this gentleman, not the person next, front, back, but why me? I know the air crew has come to know a young, handsome Hulk is in the plane and they are here to have a glimpse of me. Love story begins here. I am blushing. And for the reason, the fourth time, the first air hostess who came comes again. Me here blushing, happy, oh, I'm really being taken care of. The air hostess comes and tell me, sir, is this something that I can help you? I am looking into her eyes, blushing, my God, thinking that I will receive those magical words. The air hostess reply, sir, would you please stop playing with the switches? The moment every time you press, I need to come here. Break. I think it happens to everyone here, all the Toastmasters group, but if not in all the Toastmasters, at least in Dreamweavers. Okay, it goes on. Love story is continuing. Breakfast was served, drinks came in, but I don't want to go with coffee. Ask me why? Because I had this experience at the airport earlier, 200 rupees. So I told I would go with a soft drink. The same air hostess gave me a soft drink, Marinda, in an aluminum can. Fellow Toastmaster, this brother of yours flying in the plane for the first time, he's catching this aluminum can for the first time in his life, turning around, up, down, don't know how to do, what to do, no clue how it opens. Here, I got an idea. I asked this air hostess, ma'am, you forgot to give me an opener. You know, this air hostess, the love story is continuing. She has no words. She just trying to hold her love and just telling, you stupid, give the can here, I will open and give it to you. I drank the can. After drinking the can, the plane was like, it's always cool, very cool in the plane. I almost went to the washroom 7 times. And the same air hostess was distributing blankets. And I actually wanted to take one blanket. But love story. Young fellow, single. How can I tell her that I feeling cold, I need a blanket because bachelors are always strong. I did not take a blanket. Everything, alhamdulillah, went well. And I was like, then I'm hearing the announcement. Please be seated. The captain of yours is telling, please be seated. The plane is going to land. Here, the plane landed well. Me outside landed at the airport with all these sweet memories from my country and a sachet of salt, sugar, and the earphones that doesn't work with my mobile, and this beautiful love story of mine. Syed Umar, Toastmaster, I end here. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you. Syed Umar in an aeroplane.
Thank you, contestant. And now we will have 1 minute of time for the judges to mark their ballots. Please remain silent during this time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And our next speaker, contestant number 2. Alina, can the moderator? Okay. How are you, contestant?
I'm great, contest master.
Have you pinned the timer?
Yes.
And do you give consent to record?
Yes.
Okay. Please go to your speaking position. Just give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready.
1 moment.
Contestant number 2, Alina Paul, the other sibling. The other sibling, Alina Paul.
I keep hearing stories about being the only child, stories about having an elder sibling or a younger sibling. What about the ones with 3 siblings? Where are those stories? Contest master, fellow Toastmasters and guests, we don't tell you about those stories because we don't want you to know the truth. Because having 3 kids in the same house is a party! Woohoo! Freedom! Said our parents when we finally left for university. Have you had a triple-decker bed, a second, nay, a third-hand cycle, or 3 pairs of the same clothes in different sizes? Well, I did. So did my 2 brothers. We wore the same clothes for a very long time. We even had the same hairstyle, Diana cut, Princess Diana cut. To make things a little more confusing, my parents named us Alan, Alina, and Alvin. And all our friends called us Alu, which literally translates to potato. Coincidentally, we also looked like potatoes. Having 3 kids in the house gives you a lot more options. For example, my mom finds out that a bar of chocolate is missing. Who could it be? Me? No, no, no. We're usually one team. So if something in the house breaks, we join forces and place it next to our dad so that he trips over it and, oh my God, Daddy, did you break it? Poor Daddy, making so many sacrifices without even knowing what's actually going on. As children, our craziest game was WWE, with our mattress as our wrestling ring, the teddy bears as the audience, and my older sibling Alan as the Undertaker. Me and my younger brother Aldrin would team up and throw our punches in every direction. Pew, pew, hi-ya! Meanwhile, Alan would get ready. Tum. This is exactly when me and Aldrin would look at each other, trying to read each other's minds. And then we would double tap, then triple tap. You win, you win. We give up. Worst case scenario, while the Undertaker whoops me up, Aldrin would climb up the triple-decker bed and take a leap of faith, only to land on the teddy bears on the floor. People love calling us for their events. They'd see us and be like, oh, the Pauls are coming. The Pauls are coming. This really gets you excited. It even gets you pumped up. Only later did we realize that they don't really know who is who. So they just call all of us Pauls. Some of them call all of us, the 3 of us, Allens. Oh, hey, Alan. Wow, that is such a beautiful dress. How you been? It's been so long. Um, this is not a dress. And I am Aldrin. I once heard someone at a Toastmasters meeting say, "This Alan is such an inspiration. He won the best speaker, evaluator, and role player all in the same meeting." Oof. Excuse me, you're wearing glasses, right? It's Alan, Alina, and Aldrin. There's three of us. To all the parents out there thinking of naming their kids in rhyming order or having their first three letters the same, before you take that leap of faith, remember your actions have consequences. As for all the siblings out there, we are just thought of fighting our WWE matches when in reality, we are covering up for that chocolate we stole. So, my dear friends, my dear judges, family, if this is not Alan Paul, this is Alina Paul. And back to you.
Thank you, contestant. Now we will have 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant. Contestant, have you pinned the timer?
Not yet. Okay, I think I'll not be able to pin because I'm using my mobile.
Okay, have you turned the screen to the?
But can you see? Sorry, can you see the timer?
I can not see the timer now, but
No, come
just
to the
give me
next
one.
screen.
Yeah, I can see the timer.
Yes.
Absolutely, I can see the timer. No worries.
Go ahead. Thank you.
How are you, contestant?
I'm fine. How are you?
Do you give consent to record the speech?
Sure.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, just give me a thumbs up. Contestant number 3, Rajesh Venugopal. Work it out. Work it out, Rajesh Venugopal.
Where do you find Toastmasters? The answer, you find them everywhere. In the whole virtual space, all your colleagues, everyone sitting, you find them everywhere. All you need to do is look around. Now, there's an interesting stats here. The probability that you will see more of Toastmasters quality around you depends on the amount of time you spend in Toastmasters. So number of years in Toastmasters, you start seeing everything around you as Toastmasters. Contest chair and my fellow colleagues. after having spent 6 years in Toastmasters, I had enough. I said, this is the time. I can't handle it anymore. I need to take a break. Imagine clubs, meetings, surgeon at arms, speeches, evaluators. It was just getting all into my head. I needed to take a break, and maybe I should be focusing on something else other than Toastmasters. This is when my mentor's words came as an alter ego and said, Rajesh, you can go away from Toastmasters, but you cannot stop Toastmasters from coming behind you. That's the point, but I'll still give it a chance, right? So what I decided, 2021, I'm going to replace the club. So I'm going to leave my club, take a small break, and replace it with a different club. Not a Toastmasters club. It's going to be a fitness club. So that's my journey, which started in the fitness club. Now, all I had to do is convince people around saying fitness clubs are better than Toastmasters. You need to move from Toastmasters and move to the fitness clubs. So first 2 weeks, all excited, all pumped up. Remember the alter ego and the words of Toastmasters, of my mentor. Toastmasters will keep coming behind you. After a couple of weeks, all I could see is everything around me looks like Toastmasters, right? To start with, in Toastmasters, we have something called surgeon at arms. These are those charming men and women who come and stand broadly for the meetings. They just stand looking at the door and vanish within 15 minutes of the meeting. You don't find them throughout the meeting. In my fitness clubs too, we had similar people. They used to come on time, look at the equipments, count them up, and they vanish within 15 minutes. Wow, I think my surgeon at arms were much better. At least I could get a hang of them. These guys were missing in action. But number two, what I realized was in Toastmasters, we had those, what I call the photogenics, who used to come, take selfies in the meeting, even if it is a virtual meetings, take selfie with all the virtual contestants and post it on social media. Today, I am a judge at a club contest. Wish me luck. XO, 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 XO. Post. And in my fitness clubs too, I have crazier people than that. They just come, take photos. Imagine those photos are seriously crazy. Sweaty pants, sweaty t-shirts. They take the photo and post. Monday blues, working out at my gym. And the only things they work out was the fingers. The next was the best part for me. I call them the evaluators. Now, here, Toastmaster evaluators are much better. They give you critical advice. They give you advice only when you ask them for. But in my fitness club, it's crazy. The other day, I was working out. I had almost everyone, or a guy who coming walking up to me and said, "Hey, Rajesh, you're not working out well. You need to hold the dumbbells straight, 90 degrees, and then turn it towards 180 degrees." I said, "Dude, I have never seen you in the gym. Where were you all these days?" "No, bro, I'm a fresher. I just joined today." I said, "Wow, freshers, nice, giving comments, having no clue. My Toastmasters were much better. The evaluators were at least experienced in a clear level before you actually start giving your evaluations." So overall, I felt I'm still confused whether I need to actually stick to my fitness club or stick to my Toastmasters. And this is where I actually happened to meet a good friend, my old mentor, who said, "Rajesh, I told you the same. You don't need to run away from Toastmasters. All you need to do is spend time, divide it between your fitness club as well as Toastmasters club. This way, you'll get the best out of both." So last couple of days, I'm actually trying to do the same. The last couple of weeks, in fact, I'm just trying to balance my life between my Toastmasters and between my fitness club. I realized one thing, ladies and gentlemen, is all you need to do is not work out of Toastmasters, but work with Toastmasters. With this contest chair, the next time you feel you need to get out of Toastmasters, take my advice. You cannot get, once you are in and become a Toastmasters, you cannot get out of Toastmasters. Toastmasters will keep coming behind you. Over to you.
Thank you very much, contestant. And now we'll have 1 minute of silence for our judges to mark their ballots. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, our next... Thank you again. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant, Alan Paul. Can the tech master please unmute our contestant?
Okay, great. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you, Alan?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Have you pinned the timer? Good. Thank you.
Yes, I have. Yes.
All right. Do you give consent to record the video? Record your speech?
Yes, please go ahead.
Whenever you're ready, please go to your speaking position and give me a thumbs up.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4, Alan Paul, the horror trip. The horror trip, Alan Paul.
We all have a horror trip, a horrific story that we can remember in our lives. It can be a trip to the most dangerous roads in the world where we come in close contact with death. Or being stranded in an unknown country and there's a new virus outbreak. Or it can be a simple trip to a football field to play with the contest master and now your whole body just aches. Whatever the scenario, you know when you had this horror trip. Today, I'm going to be speaking about my horror trip. Today, I'm going to be speaking about my honeymoon. Contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and friends. Before our marriage, me and my girlfriend used to plan for the perfect trip. She used to hear about my motorbike stories and say, Alan, I can't wait to go on a trip with you. So after our marriage, I planned for the perfect surprise for her. I rented a bike, put on my leather jacket, and looked like a Bollywood actor straight out of our CJ's dreams. My wife saw me and got excited, jumped on the bike, and off we went on our trip to the jungles of South India. As we were driving, we were having a beautiful moment. Her arms were wrapped around me. The breeze was flowing through my hair, and I was living my dream. Then suddenly, the bike came to a halt. We ran out of gas. See, now this may have ruined my plans a little. Okay, fine. It ruined my plans a lot. Actually, it ruined my whole plan. See, the thing is, I had a plan to go to a specific destination by sunset, and I wanted her to see that. But now that is not possible because my bike broke down. But I didn't want to tell this to my wife. So I somehow got the bike fixed and we went again on our journey. Soon afterwards, the sun set over the horizon. It was completely dark. The only light that was there was from my headlights and the moon. See, the thing about this jungle is I'm not the only wild animal over there. This jungle was known for its wild elephants, cheetahs, and tigers. And my bike was the only sound in the entire jungle. So there was a possibility that an animal could jump on us, or we could even be robbed. This was quite thrilling, especially when my wife wrapped her arms around me more tighter and asked me, Alan, how long to go to reach the destination? I said, babe, don't worry. We'll be there in 1 hour. After 1 hour, Alan, are we there yet? Babe, don't worry. We're almost there. Give me another hour. Alan, where are you taking me? And she started screaming at me. That was the most horrible experience of my life. If there were animals coming to eat us, they would have probably ran away because of her screaming. I got panicked. I tried to calm her down. I told her, okay, you know what? I'll tell you what I had in mind. Please calm down. See, there is a spot in the middle of the jungle. All right. All right. And there is a tent and a bonfire. And it is only going to be us. Isn't that romantic? Only us. And maybe some wild animals, but who cares? You know, I can fight them off with my brute strength. All you have to do is trust in me, my love. After that, she told me a few words that still scar me to this day. Ladies and gentlemen, in life, you may plan for the perfect honeymoon, the perfect job, or the perfect club contest. But life will keep throwing challenges at you. And it is when you face these challenges and when you overcome them, that is when you unleash your leadership skills. That night, my wife unleashed her leadership skills and told me to shut up and listen to whatever she has to say in order to survive the night. I listened to her, and we did survive the trip. So my advice to all the bachelors out here is that if you're planning to surprise your wife on your honeymoon, please don't. Please communicate with her because your romantic story might be someone else's horror story. Isn't that right, contest master? Over to you.
Thank you very much, contestant. And now we'll have 1 minute of silence for judges to mark their ballots. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant. Contestant, could you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you properly. Can you hear me?
Yes. Have you pinned the timer?
Yeah, I can see the timer.
All right. Contestant, do you give consent to record the speech?
Yeah, I give the consent.
Okay. Please go to your speaking area and just give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5, Matthew George. Live to eat and eat to live.
Oh,
Live
one
to
second.
Eat. Yes.
1 second. One of the judges pointing out that there is disturbance in the speaker's audio.
Okay. Can the contestant speak? Yeah.
Can you hear me, or is it any other disturbance?
Yeah, we can hear you, but there is a disturbance coming from your mic. Are you using a phone or a laptop?
I'm using a laptop.
Okay.
Is it
Have you connected?
Are you connected with? Sorry, are you connected with your wireless, or it's the direct sound from the laptop?
It's a direct sound from the laptop.
Could you connect a wireless or a headset to your laptop if you have one? Because I think the disturbance is coming from
One. Give me.
Yeah, please take it.
Is this better? Can you hear me?
Yes, but
actually, you're audible. Judges, please confirm in the WhatsApp group that can you hear the contestants so we can proceed. Judges, please confirm in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, contestant, can you just speak?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are quite audible. Even with that little creaky sounds, there's very slight sound. You are quite audible. Judges are saying to go ahead. Please continue. Thank you. All the best.
Okay. Could you keep?
Right.
I think it will be hard for you to move to your speaking area with the headset on. Could you keep the headset in your laptop and then see if it's audible to the judges? Chief Judge, please do.
Yes, ignore the headset. The first option that he was doing, continuing, the judges will try to focus on the voice. There is very slight creak, so don't worry. Contestant,
Okay.
just
Contestant,
go ahead.
can you remove the headset from the laptop? Yes.
Yeah. Am I good to go ahead?
Yeah, thank you very much. Just move to your speaking area and give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready. And could you tilt your video also a bit for the judges to be visible? Tilt your video. Okay. That's enough. All right. Just give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5, Matthew George. Live to eat and eat to live. Live to eat and eat to live. Matthew George.
What are you guys looking at? Come on. This was the look my mom had on her face. Trust me, you guys have a better look. I appreciate it. This is not any brand endorsement. This was a reaction when my mom saw me opening the 4th packet. You heard me right. This is a 4th packet. And she asked me this question. This question froze me. Do you live to eat or eat to live? Eat to live or live to eat? Contestant chair, fellow Toastmasters. In literal terms, when I translate this to my mother tongue, it would be like, "Enna theeti aada ida?" Or for my Hindi audiences who are listening to this, "Khake khake fat fat jayega." This was what my mom asked me. I was still frozen. Wake up, yeah. Not because of the question, but because of the taste of this. I was frozen. It was so yummy. Having said that, for all the rational thinkers and logical thinkers out there who is still confused like me, what does it mean? Eat to live and live to eat. Let's break it word by word. Don't worry, I'm also a sheep in your flock. I still don't know what it is. Eat to live. That means you are eating to survive. Food is a fuel for you. Live to eat. You are living to eat. Your whole life revolves around food. You know, guys, I come up with a manufacturing defect. When I said food is your fuel, my mileage is too low. That means my fuel consumption is too much. It is a result of poor engineering. Before it was ka beta ka. Now it's stop beta stop. Why do you think so? I've grown bigger and bigger. All this changed a couple of months back when we all went through the same situation, lockdown. I am proud to say that I am a hardcore diner. I eat from the restaurant. I hardly eat from my house. But lockdown brought a lot to all this. I couldn't eat from outside. Like all of you rushed to the supermarkets, even I rushed, grabbed everything that I could from the supermarket. Bright morning, first day of the lockdown. You too. I want to make my favorite food. You guys guessed it right. It was chicken biryani. First video, preparation time 1.5 hours. Oh my god. Number of ingredients 16. Let's reduce them one by one. I went for the next video. Easy biryani, easy cooking. I came down ingredients and timing. And finally, do you guys know what I ended up cooking that day and having? It's called as khanyi without chicken. Khanyi is nothing but rice porridge. So I am a person who wanted to cook biryani, ended up having porridge. But did that stop me? No. I was a person who used to cook before and used to land up people in hospitals. But I survived. There are a couple of things that happened during the time of lockdown. I got deflated. I was highly inflated before. I got deflated. I survived without biryani to kani. And there were other support from my side. You know who was there to help me? Instant noodles, coffee, burger, and toast. I learned one principle in my life that day. Watch what you eat. But in my case, it was different. I used to open YouTube, watch people eat Burger King sandwich, and I used to have my toast. Watch penne pasta, have my instant noodles. Watch biryani, have my curry. But I still survived. My friends, lockdown taught me one more thing. You can eat whatever you want. Your health is important for you. Love to eat anything you want. You can live to eat anything you want. But your health is your own. Having said that, let me continue with my fourth packet. Sorry, you guys want? No, I'm not giving you. This is my own. Over to you.
Thank you very much, contestant. And now we will have another 1 minute of silence for our judges to mark the ballots.
second, I have to mark the timer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant. Contestant?
Yeah, 1 second.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Just 1 second. Yes, sure.
Yeah. Have you pinned the timer, contestant?
Yeah, just 1 second. Let me pin the timer. Timer is Azhar, right?
Yes. Timer 1.
Okay. But if I pin the timer, then I cannot see myself. Gallery view. Okay, fine, done. Perfect.
All right. Okay. Contestant, do you give consent for recording your speech?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, please go to your speaking position and give me a thumbs up.
Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are visible and audible. Give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready.
Okay, bro. 3, 2.
Ask once again whether he can see the timer.
Okay. Contestant, can you see the timer clearly?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can see the timer.
Okay, you may go ahead. Just give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready.
Okay, thumbs up.
Ladies and gentlemen, our last contestant, Fakhruddin. Funny mistakes. Funny mistakes, Fakhruddin.
I do not make mistakes twice. You heard it right. I make it 5 or 6 times just to be sure about it. Contest masters, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guest, good evening to you. In our life, we all have done some mistakes which we regret at that particular point, but later on, it turns out to be events of laughter, joy, and great memories. We all may have such wonderful memories with us as I do. Let me share some hearty incidences of my life, which I consider eventful, joyful, laughing incidences. When I was in 3rd standard, I got a passion to buy a bicycle. I kept on insisting my father to buy me a bicycle. And my father always looked at me and said, "Son, you are too young to ride a bicycle right now. Take some more time and we will buy you a nice bicycle." But I was adamant, desperate, and being the youngest, I was very, very naughty and adamant. I had to buy a bicycle at any cost, and I was desperate to ride it. Every morning, I noticed that we have a milkman coming to our place with 6 gallons of 20 liters of milk on a bicycle. But that wasn't the point. The point was he had the bicycle and I had to hitch a ride. Somehow I bribed him and convinced him that I know how to ride a bicycle and I can, if he allows me to hitch a ride on his bicycle, I would get him more customers. He was not convinced before, but at later stage, he got convinced and he gave me his bicycle. So here I am. The next day morning, I took his bicycle, 30 seconds to the ride, and I ran into a car. Oh my God. It was a loss of 20 liters of milk and 6 slaps on my cheek by my father. That was my first laughter incident. As we grow up,
I got into school in 10th standard at the age of 16 is the age to fall in love, to get attracted. Even I got attracted towards my beautiful classmate, Sonia. Oh my God, I still get blushing when I take her name. She gives me nostalgic feelings. She was a pretty girl with long hair and beautiful smile, and she was too adorable, and I could not resist helping her in anything, right from writing notes to be, I'm sorry to say, to be her agony uncle. I used to take care of each and everything about her. And one fine night, I was literally dreaming about her in my dreams. I was in deep sleep, and the dream had I was just about to be cuddling with her, cannot share more. And a phone rang. Ding, 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 ding. I woke up, but I couldn't reach towards the phone since my father picked it. My father said, "Hello." It was a blank call. I found something fishy. After 5 minutes, again the phone rang. Ding, 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 ding. This time I ran towards the phone and picked it immediately. I said, "Hello." Towards the other end, "Hello." Oh my God. I started breathing heavy. She said, "Fakhruddin?" I said, "Yes." "Sonia with you." I said, "Who?" She said, "Sonia with you." Yeah, yeah, Sonia, tell me. At this moment, you're calling me? What happened? How may I help you? She said, "Fakhruddin, I have got some challenges in my maths problem." I said, "What it is?" She said, "You see me tomorrow morning." I said, "Okay, fine. I'll see you tomorrow morning." But I was so desperate to solve the problem then and there. I ran towards his house and I found that the lights at the first floor were still open. I got the signal that she is awake. Somehow I had to reach out to the first floor without disturbing anyone. There was a big fence over there. Somehow I put in my best and climbed in the fence. The moment I reached at the top of the fence, I lost my balance and I banged at the floor. And to my dismay, I banged straight on the face of her grandmother sleeping on the lawn. She started shouting, "There is a thief, thief everywhere." I got crazy. I couldn't think. I was scared to death. Finally, I found two big buckets of paints just lying inside at the entrance. I took out those paints. I poured those paints on her face and I ran away from there. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you very much, contestant. Ladies and gentlemen, now we will have 1 minute of silence for judges to mark their ballots, followed up by another 2 minutes of silence for the ballots to be collected. Please remain silent during this period. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we sum up the speeches of today's humorous contest of Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club. And it was a very eventful and humorous session. We started off on a journey on an aeroplane where there were family instances where we all faced. And then we moved on to the potato brothers and sisters, the Alu siblings, which was a wonderful journey of our childhood as well. And then we got to know about the similarities between Toastmasters and the gym, and we realized that Toastmaster is always a gift that keeps on giving, no matter how far we want to run away. And ladies and gentlemen, the most important tip that I got through this whole speech contest is the horror trip, the honeymoon that became a horror moon. So for a bachelor like me, that was really indeed a good lesson for me to keep note when I plan my honeymoon if I get married. And then we got a very good diet tips by none other than contestant number 5 through chips. Diet tips, which are chips. And ladies and gentlemen, finally we ended with our beautiful Sonia. And I'm sure that she's not as beautiful as our chief judge, but still she's somewhere there, I guess. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to honoring our contestants who entertained us throughout the day. So ladies and gentlemen, the awarding of participation certificates to our contestants here today. Please give a big round of applause to our contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Toastmaster Umar Farooq Sayed. Please give a big round of applause to our contestant. And our next contestant, Toastmaster Alina Paul Pulikal. Give a big round of applause to our contestant. And the certificate of participation for our next contestant, Toastmaster Rajesh Venugopal, who worked it out. And our next contestant, who gave the most important tips to me during this session, is Toastmaster Alan Paul Pulikal. And our next contestant, Matthew George, Toastmaster Matthew George, whose diet tips are the chips. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the final contestant of the humorous speech contest of Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Fakhruddin Munim, the sweetheart of Sonia. Thank you very much, contestant, for all your hard work and for entertaining us throughout the session here today. And I would like to hand over the proceedings to our MC. See you soon towards the end. Have a good time with the evaluation contest.
Thank you so much. Shiraj, can you move us to the breakout room, tally counters and the CG? Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, the chief judge has gone. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Asif Mujud, for doing a wonderful job as a contest master for Humorous Speech Contest. There's something popped on my screen. All right. So, audience, how did you like the speeches? Can any one of you share this up with me? Anyone? Just say something. Or if somebody wants to roast our chief judge also, I'll be very happy to help you do that. Okay. Is there something happening, Siraz?
Yes, our chief judge and telecounters has gone to the breakout rooms. They want to see who is the best, and they say that everyone are the best. All the speakers, excellent performance, great.
Okay, that's great actually. Well, I was just surprised that something was happening on my screen, so I thought to know what's going on. But anyways, thank you for helping me out and letting me know what's happening. Anyways, now let me see from the guest whom I can catch and and tell them to speak something over here. Now it is their time, either to speak or to roast. So nobody can escape from me. Well, I have a question to some of my well-known friends or Toastmasters here. Can anyone tell me, when is Hanan Halus getting married? Well, I think none of you all won't answer me, but I think Hanan Halus can only answer that. Toastmaster Hanan Halus, are you there? Okay, then I think I have to catch Arij. Toastmaster Arij, are you there?
Yes, Sean, but I am sick.
Oh, Arij, I'm so sorry to hear
But
that.
you can ask, no worries.
Okay, so how did you find the session?
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, but I cannot talk too much, so sorry.
All right, no worries. Now I have to catch someone, just like Enrique's song. Maybe you can run, you can hide, but you cannot escape from my life. Toastmaster Vijay Kittens, would you like to say something?
Hello, Suhan. How
Hi,
are you
Vijay.
and all the members of Dreamweavers and Toastmasters? Hi.
Hello.
I really enjoyed the contest. My network is not really good. If you can hear me, I really enjoyed the humor speech contest. It was really great to see the new members and a new club performing, and looking forward to the next segment. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. And I would like to ask Sayed about this. How did you like it? How did you like to have performance here? Toastmaster Sayed.
Hi there, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm back, so you can continue after introducing the guest. Thank you.
Okay, you're back. I wasn't expecting you. All right. Something else is popping here. I mean, do you want to go in this, Chief Judge?
Yes.
Yes,
I think
please, you may
Suhan.
proceed. You may proceed. We are in the room. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. Okay, yeah. Toastmaster Sayed, you were saying something. We couldn't get you.
Hi, good evening, Toastmaster Shahan and everyone else. I am thoroughly enjoying your contest. Amazing speeches. I had a very good laugh during the humorous segment, and I'm looking forward to the next part of your contest. Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, so Chief Judge, we can move to the next session, right?
Yes, please. We are very much on time, so you can move ahead. Thank you.
All right.
Y'all are doing great. All the best.
Thank you so much. All right. Now we are going for our next session called Evaluation Contest. We all love to get evaluated, right? But how many of you enjoy giving evaluations to someone special? I think all of you would love that. Yes. One day it was a time that, I was in some mood that I went and cooked a pasta for my wife. I gave it to her. She ate it and she loved it. And then her mom, that's my mother-in-law, she came and she was like eating every bit of pasta, and she was like tasting everything. Like, oh, this is less, that is more, tomatoes are not there, this is not there. I was like okay, taking all the notes what she was giving, and then my whole time has gone only listening to her feedback about getting this new pasta done. So this is what challenges come up to. And now, to take over that session, I would like to call our contest master for this evaluation contest. And wait, this thing go for her. She started her journey as a Cavalier in 2013, and she joined as an adult Toastmaster in 2019. Actually, she is a student of psychology, and she has a goal of working clinically during the day and writing fiction at night. Her favorite quote is, "Choose yourself for yourself." A big hand to our cute petted Toastmaster, Suraya Noor.
Thank you so much. Am I audible to everyone here? Give me a thumbs up reaction if you can hear me. Okay. Rajesh can hear me. It seems we have lost our MC. Good evening and welcome everyone to this amazing contest season for Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club for the year 2021. Well, I am Toastmaster Suraya Noor, your contest master for this evaluation contest. Now, contests are very important. They're an important and exciting part of the whole Toastmasters learning experience. However, the same goes for another important part of the Toastmaster experience, evaluations. And thus, the evaluation contest takes an integral part of every Toastmasters meeting and combines it with the exciting treasure trove of opportunities that are inherent to contests. Before we commence the contest, we have to remind ourselves of some rules under which these contests are held. First of all, the contestants and Sergeant-at-Arms have been briefed of the rules by the contest chair. The judges, tally counters, and timers have been briefed on their duties by the chief judge. Contestants have also drawn their speaking order as follows. But first, contestants, could you please all rename yourselves? Can the contestants
Except Fakhruddin, all others have renamed.
have been renamed? Can we rename Fakhruddin then?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, please. All right. We shall wait for a second. I hope the judges are all ready.
Yes, please continue, contest chair.
All right. So
And do we
while
have contestant number 4? Contestant number 3, Karan.
yeah, he unfortunately will not be attending today's meeting. He couldn't make it. Today's contest, he couldn't make it. Therefore, the order has been reset in a way where he is no longer in the order. And I shall repeat that order now. So judges and timers, please note the contestant's name and their order, which I will be repeating twice. And contestants, please turn your videos on when I call your name. Now, contestant number 1, Alina Paul Pulikal. Contestant number 2, Matthew George. Contestant number 3, Rajesh Venugopal. Contestant number 4, Fakhruddin Moonim. Contestant number 5, Alan Paul Pulikal. Contestant number 6, Umar Farooq Syed. I shall repeat that order once more. Contestant number 1, Alina Paul Pulikal. Contestant number 2, Matthew George. Contestant number 3, Rajesh Venugopal. Contestant number 4, Fakhruddin Moonim. Contestant number 5, Alan Paul Pulikal. Contestant number 6, Umar Farooq Syed. These contestants will not be eligible to perform as judges during this term beyond club level for the same category of contest. Now, each contestant will be introduced by announcing the contestant's number, the name, and then contestant's number. Upon being introduced, the contestant should proceed immediately to the speaking position. And this has all been briefed with the contestants beforehand. Before the contest begins, there will be a test speech of 5 to 7 minutes for the evaluation contestants to evaluate. Timer, if you could show us the timer cards as I call them out. At 5 minutes, the green signal will be displayed. Timer?
Yes.
Yes. This is for the test speech. So at 5 minutes, the green signal will be displayed.
Yes,
Could you
audio is showing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Green signal will be displayed and remain displayed. And then at 6 minutes, the amber signal will be displayed and remain displayed until at 7 minutes, the red signal will be displayed and will continue to be displayed till the speaker finishes their speech. Timer, please also inform me the time taken by the test speaker when I prompt you to do so after the speech. All right.
Noted.
Thank you. After the test speech, all contestants will be shifted to the isolation breakout room by the Sergeant at Arms, and 5 minutes of silence will be observed in the breakout room for the contestants to write their notes. When 5 minutes have elapsed, contestant number 1 will be escorted by the Sergeant at Arms to the main room, and others will wait in the isolation room to be called in one by one. Now, timing will begin with the contestant's first verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. This will usually be the first word uttered by the contestant, but would also include any other communications such as sound effects, a stage act or action, etc. Timer. So, evaluation shall be 2 to 3 minutes. Contestants who speak less than 1 minute 30 seconds will, or more than 3 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified. Green signal will be displayed at 2 minutes and remain displayed for 30 seconds. The amber signal will be displayed at 2.5 minutes and remain displayed for 30 seconds. The red signal will be displayed at the 3rd minute and remain displayed until the speech is concluded. No audible device will be used to indicate overtime period. Now, in the event of a technical failure, the color cards will be used and the speaker will be allowed 30 seconds extra time before being disqualified. There will be 1 minute of silence between contestants during which the judges will mark their ballots, and 2 minutes of silence will be observed at the end of the contest to help the judges to complete their ballots and hand them to the tally counters. Prior to announcing the winners, an announcement will be made if time disqualification occurred, but the name of the contestant will not be revealed. Protests concerning eligibility will be limited to judges and contestants only. Any protest may be lodged with the chief judge and/or contest chair prior to the announcement of the winners. All decisions of the judges are final. So, contestants, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Reactions. Timers, are you ready? Thumbs up, reactions. Audience, are you ready? You can use the reactions during the speeches. You're free to do so. Chief Judge, can we begin?
Yes, we can, but I would like to see all the contestants. I cannot see Matthew George and Fakhruddin properly. And please show me your evaluation sheet. Show the blank sheet that you are holding.
Have the evaluation sheet. I have to print out in.
Yes. No, you don't need a printout. You just need to have one blank paper with you, which you can just show. Yes. And Matthew, please adjust your camera. Just pull it a little down. That's it. And yes, integrity is the core value of Toastmasters. All the best. Be visible at all time. All the best.
All right.
Thank you. Over
Thank
to you.
you. Thank you, CJ. Good luck to all the contestants. May the odds be ever in your favor. Now, every evaluation contest comes with a special secret that only the chief judge and more recently, I, the contest master, knows of. And that secret is the test speaker. So, moderator, can we reveal who the test speaker is? Our test speaker for tonight is Toastmaster Mariam Rangat. Toastmaster Mariam Rangat, how are you doing? Can I see your video, please? All right, you've named yourself as Ghost. I love that.
Suggested by the CJ.
Yeah, I love it. All right, how are you doing, Toastmaster Mariam?
I'm good.
You're good. Is this your speaking area?
Yes.
Okay, so are you ready? Can you see the timer?
Just a second.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
All right. So you've pinned the timer and you are ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Let's begin. Mariam Rangat, what's your loss? What's your loss, Mariam Rangat? Over to you.
I read somewhere, we fought 300 sperm and got this life. How can we ever tag ourselves a loser? We learn winning from our mother's womb, isn't it? Good evening, contest chair and my fellow Toastmasters. Being a first child of the family, and that is to a girl, is certainly not a blessing for a male dominant society. My struggle begins when I was just 6 months old. My uncle's wife died in labor, leaving an autism child behind. Her dying testimony was to hand over the child to my mother to be taken care of. Oh, I got brother before even I celebrated my first birthday. But that was not enough. The twist was that time my mother was carrying my another brother. Confused? Me too at that time. I got two siblings before even I turned to two, which makes me eldest among all three. And you know what happened to an eldest child? My parents literally abandoned me because they have to take care of two children who needs more care and attention. Being eldest, you were expected to do all your work by your own, and you have to take care of your younger sibling too. Doesn't matter that you're only 1 year older. Nobody cares. This was my first challenge. Despite of all the struggles and hindrances, I completed my law graduation with distinction. My parents proudly frame me as an example for others to be followed. In the year 2000, I got married to a wonderful man whose heart is 24 karat pure gold, but mind still work in progress. It's been 20 years now, and every 5 years of my marriage, I reach to a point where my bank balance come to zero. It falls suddenly, like a share in a stock market. Boom! Because of my hobbies, 24 karat pure gold. Hard. Of course. Can't figure it out. Should I call him a fool or an angel? I'll share a few incidents with you and you will judge by yourself. After 5 years of my marriage, in the year 2005, my hubby invested all his money and bought a shop. A person with whom he had a partnership sold the entire shop, took all the money, and vanished into a thin air. Later, we discovered that he left the country overnight. Being a better half, I came to rescue and paid all his losses and his bad luck from my savings and earnings. After 10 years of my marriage, that is in 2010, we established business again and opened a new shop. This time too, his partner cheated on him, sold everything, took all the money, and ran away. In order to pay to the creditors, we have to sold our old house, our forefathers' house back in India, and all my gold jewelry too. It was really high time. I somehow convinced my hubby that business is not your cup of tea. Lessons learned. Now, better take up any good job. He agreed and took the job. But remember yes, he can't live without his empathy. This time in 2015, he signed a guarantor for a friend who took heavy finance from bank. Imagine This fellow too escaped to Wonderland. And being a guarantor, my hubby fall prey. And he has to pay all the bank amount. Again, my savings and earnings. Now in 2020, I was desperately waiting for some news story. This time, nothing happened. But COVID-19 pandemic, no business, shop closed, have to pay all the bills and rents, employee salary. So again, all my savings and earnings. My fellow Toastmasters, in the journey called life, we have to prepare for worst. Past 8 years, I lost my daughter, father, and best friend, all in a span of 1 year. It is said, God gives you what you need and not what you want. I'm extremely grateful for those who abandoned me. They left me in a position where I had nothing but myself and God above. Despite of all these losses, childhood loss, financial loss, emotional loss, I am not disappointed, frustrated, or stressed. Why? Because all this year, I kept going, I kept trusting God, I kept believing that nothing was happening to me by accident. That was, I was exactly where I was supposed to be. I learned that you have to find your peace first in order to overcome any situation. So, my fellow Toastmasters, next time, before you run your mouth and complain, brag about your loss in life, remember, not me, that 300 sperm you fought and got this life. You are already a winner when you face your problems and overcome the losses. Takeaway message. Yes, it is a takeaway message. And this is for all of you, my fellow Toastmasters. Be a warrior in life and not the warrior. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mariam. Timer, could you let us know the time taken by the test speaker?
Six minutes and 56 seconds.
Thank you, timer. CJ, are we ready?
Yes, thank you so much, Timer, for the timing report. And I would request our moderator, please take all the contestants to the breakout room and me as well. Thank you. I'll inform evaluator when you can continue.
We shall wait until they are being jettisoned into the isolation breakout room. Right. Okay. I do believe that everyone is now in the breakout isolation room. I shall wait until CJ gives me the all go. Oh, CJ, hi.
Yes, hi, you can please continue. So there is 5 minutes. Moderator, the timer number 2 is already timing 5 minutes and do inform as well. Can I go back to the breakout room?
Okay.
I'll
Timer
be back in
number...
5 minutes. So
yeah,
you
of
can
course.
continue.
All right. Timer number 1, can you also keep a timing of 5 minutes and let me know with the red card? You don't have to speak. Just let me know when 5 minutes are up. That was a wonderful speech. Since none of the evaluators are here, I would like to comment on that speech. When you first came in with your, yeah, are you unmuted now? Yeah.
Yes, yes, I am unmuted.
When you first joined with the name Ghost, I was like, who is this person suddenly deciding to join us? I do not wish to be haunted tonight.
You are not supposed to be.
I hope not.
Because I am going to haunt only the, not the good looking people.
Oh,
And you're smart enough.
thank
Beautiful
you
and
so
pretty.
Aw. But you too. Thank you so much for that wonderful speech. I I was holding back from saying much because I'm not supposed to say anything
You
when
know,
the
I was about to,
people
sorry, I was about to tell Suhad to call out the ghost and see when he was trying to get other people to call. It's
It
good.
was really the CJ's idea. She told me that put some different names so people will not guess it out. I said, okay, let's do it, for fun.
Okay, A for creativity.
A plus for creativity. Oh my goodness, that was wonderful. Uh any thoughts, humorous contest master?
Okay,
Because
okay, I have a comment for you. I was about to send you a picture as well. So I think I should call you from now on RJ Surya.
RJ Suraya,
So-
why?
Because all with the mic setup and all, you look like a RJ in a radio station.
Oh
It has a
god.
nice touch to it. Nice.
Yeah. Really?
RJ Surya. It has a nice ring.
I wanted to do something because Bluetooth, if you know anything about Bluetooth, it's like there's always that clipping that happens with Bluetooth. So I was like, no, I need a mic. And I went and got this.
Well, for now, we have to focus on our Toastmaster, Mariam Rangat. She won't bite us
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
She won't take us. She has a 24 carat heart, like her husband.
Yes.
Not my husband is having, not me. I let a question that I don't know whether he's a fool or an angel. So tell me what you think about him. For me, he is an angel, of course.
Aww. You
He is an
are
angel.
you are the titanium to his gold, let's say. I don't know if that
Wow.
makes sense.
You can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
It was a very beautiful speech. I'm really looking forward to what the contestants will say.
They're gonna
Because
get a
very
very tough
inspiring.
job.
Yeah, very.
Yes,
You
it's
have
really tough.
oh my goodness, very tough job. You are really going to
I mean,
make
you
these.
put them in a soup now.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
They are good contestants. I'm sure they will come out with flaws in my speech too. And I'm waiting for the feedback to be taken because it will help me for for improvement.
Yeah. Will you be taking notes as they're
Yes, I'll do that.
we also, I just wanted to let you know we are recording, by the way. So if you do want me to send you a clip of this speech that you've just done, just let
Yes.
me know. Yeah,
Sure.
just let CJ know. We'll send the clip to you.
Thank you. That would be a good favor. Thank you so very
Right?
much.
You're
Obliged.
welcome. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. I never realized how long these 5 minutes are. Has anyone
Precious
realized?
as 24 karat gold.
1 minute to go.
How many minutes to go?
Just another minute.
Oh, just another minute. I have to get ready.
So now is your heart beating, Toastmaster Maria?
Same as yours?
now she's in a very relaxed mode. Even before she was on a relaxed mode.
Now check with the evaluators. Their heart must be beating fast.
Yeah.
It's their turn now. Mine is over.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bless them.
Okay, this heart. How do you show this?
This.
And I was low key thinking, I better get a wife like Maria.
To stop you from going overboard.
to be that pillar to all the stupid things I will do.
But,
I am doing and I will do in the future as well.
But never play with her savings.
Yeah. All right, 5 minutes is up. I shall, let's see if CJ comes back. Is the Sergeant at Arms here? We have the main Sergeant at Arms here. Yes. CJ? Who came back? Hello.
No, CJ is still in the breakout room.
Okay. Oh, first evaluator is here.
Oh, yeah,
Hello.
first evaluator is there. Yeah.
All right. Everyone, serious mode.
Check CJ, okay? Then.
Yeah.
CJ is still in the breakout room. Please wait
CJ's,
till
yeah,
announcement.
of course. Till then, I shall stop the ghosts video and mute.
Yes,
Welcome back, CJ.
yes, contest master, evaluator number 1 is here, so you can proceed. Thank you. And Siraj, moderator, as soon as contestant number 1 finishes, you can send a message to call the contestant number 2. We'll be preparing for that 1 minute.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you. Alina, Toastmaster Alina, how are you doing?
I am great. And how about you?
I am great as well. Looking forward. Now, are you in your speaking position, first of all?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Are you okay with us recording your... All right. Now, please give me a thumbs up whenever you are ready, and I shall introduce you.
Okay.
Contestant number 1, Alina Paul Pulikal. Alina Paul Pulikal, contestant number 1. Over to you.
Be a warrior in life and not a warrior. Contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and my target speaker. Today's speech by our target speaker, Toastmaster Mariam Rangat, was a series of hard life experiences. To be more precise, she spoke about 5 heartbreaking experiences in which she came out stronger and without losing any hope. As a family with 3 children, I could relate a little bit when you spoke about your childhood, having 2 brothers, but being the first child, you had to take care of the others. I have a younger brother who is only 1 year younger than me, but then I had to take care of him as well. So I could relate to you when you spoke about that. I'm sure everyone in the audience could also relate to a certain level. You then inspired the audience with all of your stories. You spoke about how your husband, a man with a heart of gold, 24 karat gold to be precise, would start his own business, but then as fate would work on him and his partner would run away with all of the money. But then you, being the strong and passionate woman you are, you gave it all. You gave everything you could and helped him out. Being the partner, being the true partner any man could ask for. I love that you spoke about us, you motivated the audience, you inspired all of us, each of us, to be stronger and have a strong base in your life. Now, let me help you take your losses and turn it into an even better motivating experience. Starting off with, I like that you spoke in timelines. There were areas where you spoke about 2000, 2005, 2010. However, I would have loved if you could start by saying, I'm going to speak about 5 timelines, so that the audience has a clear idea. Okay, she is going to tell us about 5 life timelines. And then the next part is, you had a lot of action, you had a lot of hand gestures, but then your vocal tone seemed a little repetitive. Like if you could have a variation in them, a little bit of vocal variety in them, I guess it would help the audience connect one step closer. And then you had certain areas where you could have shown action, like this is not my cup of tea. And then finally, your eye level. I wish it was in sight with the audience. So to wrap up, great speech, inspiring. You had audience connectivity, and to work on, you can work with better speak structure, vocal variety, and work on your eye level. With that being said, I hope you built in all warriors across the world. And back to you, Contest Master.
1 minute of 1 minute of silence now for the judges to mark their ballots. One minute is up. Is the second contestant? Yes, second contestant is in the room. Contestant Matthew.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, could you pin the timer?
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Could you speak up a little bit where you are currently standing?
Can you hear me? Am I audible, clear?
Yes, all good.
Yeah, all good.
If possible, could you tilt your camera a little bit up? Your head is getting cut off. Yeah.
Better?
Yes, that is wonderful. So, Matthew, how are you doing?
I'm good.
You're good? All ready? Please give me a thumbs up once you are ready to begin. Okay, I shall introduce you now. Contestant number 2, Matthew George. Matthew George, contestant number 2. Over to you.
A speech is one we just hear and we just go. A great speech is something which we carry back home. We carry it for a long time. And this speech, today's speech, I will carry it for a long time. Fellow contestant chair, my target speaker, and Toastmasters. A very good evening. My speaker had a very smooth opening. The speech flow was very good. It started off from her childhood. Moving on, we reached the golden era of her graduation, where she said about her proud parents. And in 2000, she mentioned that she got married. There was a clear mention of her timelines. 2000, 2005, 2010, 15, and 20, the very recent. That was really wonderful. We could see the transition, it was smooth. It was able to connect with all of us. We all had a similar situation in our homes. We had the siblings, we had the education, we had the graduation. The connection with the audience was wonderful. The eye contact was beautiful, it was great. The gestures were all good. There was one gesture that caught into my heart, the 24 karat gold heart. I would take it home. Trust me. Having moved on, there was points of sadness in her speech, whereas she could have reduced her body language and the voice modulation could have brought down when I lost my father in that year. Overall, the speech was wonderful and great, great timing. If you could actually mention the names of your two siblings, that would have been more connecting. Overall, it was a great speech. I'm taking home. Be a warrior and not a warrior. Thank you for that speech. Over to you.
Now, 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Contestant Rajesh. All right. Have you pinned the timer?
No, but I can see the timer here.
You can see the timer.
No,
All
sorry,
right.
sorry. Just give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
I can't see the timer here. I'm unable to pin because I'm actually from mobile.
Yeah. Just swipe until you can see the
Yeah,
timer.
absolutely. Yes. Just give me 1 second.
If you excuse me, I'll help you out. If you want to pin the timer, you have to double click the pin timer. You have to double.
Yeah, I'm from my mobile, so unfortunately that option is not visible. I'll still give it a try. Timer. Nope. Just give me 1 second, please.
Yeah.
I can't see the timer screen.
You can't see the timer screen?
No, in the sense like timer 2 is Faiza, right? I mean, the
Yes.
timer is Faiza, right?
No,
Okay,
timer
so
one.
Timer 1 is Azhar.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Can you see green screen?
Yeah, let me try. Yeah, I can. Perfect.
Okay.
You can see
Thanks,
yourself
Azhar.
on the green screen. Yeah, you can
Oh, yes,
see
yes. Thanks,
yourself.
Azhar. Absolutely. Thanks, Azhar.
All right. Great. So, contestant Rajesh, is that your speaking position? Yes. So, are you ready? Just give me a thumbs up when you are. Okay. Contestant number 3, Rajesh Venugopal. Rajesh Venugopal, contestant number 3. Good luck and over to you.
The best of the speeches are the ones which touches your eyes, ears, and your heart. My warrior, Toastmaster Mariam, you nailed it today. Don't you agree, contest chair and all my fellow colleagues? Toastmaster Mariam, let me just take you through what I loved about your speech. It was a virtual delight, and what are the areas where you touch my eyes, ears, and my heart? So, what did we see? We saw a very confident, a positive speaker. We saw someone who is actually using her body language effectively by showing the losses, by actually coming closer to give a message. These are signs of a quality speaker, Toastmaster Mariam. What we could have seen more is probably where Toastmaster Mariam could have actually adjusted the screen where we could just visualize you on the same level. So that's something which we missed. What could have seen more is more of usage of your face gestures when you're showing emotions. Toastmaster Mariam, when you're talking about losses, you need to probably bring it effectively, because then you'll be able to dig in with your speech better with the audience hearts. So that's something which probably could be worked out. What we heard, I heard an inspiring story. That means a sign of a quality storyteller, someone who connected the dots so well. There was an effective transition for your story. I heard humor. There are a couple of lines where you actually pushed in humor, the COVID line. What we could have heard better, Toastmaster Mariam, is pauses. Pauses, yours was a very inspirational story. So those pauses will actually help you get into the audience ears much better. They will just try to understand you much better there. What we felt, I felt love. I felt anger. I felt inspiration. I felt faith in God. Toastmaster Mariam, these are beautiful qualities which could bring in your speech. And when you bring it effectively, that shows you are almost there. What we could have felt better is more of an emotional connect. If you would have just prepared on the areas where you actually take people down with your losses and bring up when you are actually taking them positively, that swing will really help you getting your speech better. Toastmaster Mariam, I have a 6-year-old and I want her to be like you, a warrior, not a warrior. Over to you.
Now, 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Hello, contestant Fakhruddin.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
So, first of all, have you pinned the timer?
1 second. Let me pin the timer. Where is my timer?
Timer number 1, Azhar.
1 second. I have pinned the timer. Yes.
Yeah. Great. Now, are you okay with the recording?
I'm okay with the recording.
All right. Wonderful. So, is this your speaking area?
Yeah, this is my speaking area. What do you exactly mean by the speaking area?
As in, will you be sitting down to speak or will you be standing up to speak?
No, I'll be sitting down and I'll be giving the evaluation.
All right, great. Now, once you are ready, please give me a thumbs up and I will introduce you.
Fine. Thumbs up.
Great. So, contestant number 4, Fakhruddin Monem. Fakhruddin Monem, contestant number 4. Over to you.
Be a warrior, not the worrier. What a great message you have given, Speaker Mariam. Your speech in the beginning, you started with fighting 300 sperms to be born into this world, itself gives a very strong message that even before you are born into this world, the struggle starts. Amazing, extraordinary. Then you started your speech with explaining your struggles about being the eldest amongst all the siblings, about your graduation ceremony, being married to a person with a golden heart, and the challenges your husband faced in multiple businesses, and the major struggle you saw in your life by losing your father, your daughter, and your great friend in a span of 1 year. This all has taught you in life that nothing is permanent and the life circle keeps on moving, and in every phase you have to be positive and strong enough to face the challenges. In every speech there are some areas of improvement which I would like to notify. As in, when you discussed about your husband's struggle, I feel that your facial expression should also speak about it equally. The pain should show in your face and in your expressions to connect better with the audience. Let me conclude my speech here. You spoke about the great points by being a warrior, not a worrier, being happy in all situation of life. You get what you don't get what you want, you get what you need. And in the end, I will again add about the facial expressions. Take care for all your future speeches. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day. Thank you.
Now we shall have 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Hello, contestant Alan.
Yes, Contest Master, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Is this your speaking position?
Yes, this is my speaking position.
Have you pinned the timer? Timer 1,
Yeah.
Azhar. All right, great. I hope you're doing well. Get those jitters
Yes, I
off.
am.
If you're ready, give me a thumbs up and I shall introduce you. Great. Contestant number 5, Alan Paul Pulikal. Alan Paul Pulikal, contestant number 5. Good luck and over to you.
Thank you. Be a warrior, not a worrier. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, friends, and my dear warrior Toastmaster Mariam Rangat. Today, you didn't just inspire us with your love story. You motivated us because this is the kind of stories that we look for in this pandemic when we have lost hope and we are just trying to survive and get through this. So it is the perfect speech for the perfect time. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Mariam, for sharing this experience with us. And I also like how you had a mic with you so that it'll be very audible and clear, because in these days with online meetings it is good to be prepared, because it is you whenever people see an inspiring speech, they would be present, they would be invited to other countries as well. So it is a good investment in that case. And did you guys all observe how Toastmaster Mariam's body language resonated with whatever she was speaking? Yes, every time she was speaking, she was also expressing it out. So that was very well done. Now, I know that you mentioned that God gives you what you need and not what you want. I would like to suggest a few points of improvements that you would need to make your speech a better speech, so that you can be an inspiration, just like how you were an inspiration for your brother as well as your husband. So the first point of improvement is your online presence. Now, there were certain times where you were moved out of the screen or your head was cropped. So what I would suggest to do in this case is there's a video option to enable HD instead of original. So that way you will have a full screen mode. And if you can also step back, your gestures will be more visible, just like how I'm doing right now. So this is the first point of suggestion. Second thing is, try to use stage movements. How? I'll tell you. You were mentioning about the different timelines, 5, 10, 15, 20, how you had a specific, what you did and what you did to overcome that, right? When you try to use as body language, people can relate better. Talk about the timeline here, talk about how it went down and how you overcame that over here. So this way, you're fully utilizing the stage movement as well. And third is try to use vocal variety to add the element of suspense. How? 5 years back, this happened, and this didn't happen. Second happened, this thing happened, and show that you are excited, but then you go down because it happened again. So to summarize, I loved your inspirational speech. Just work on your online presence, your vocal variety, and body language to take this speech to the next level. With that, back to you, Contest Master.
Now, 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. All right. The sixth evaluator. Hello,
Hi,
contestant Said.
Mr. Surya. Yeah,
Hi.
hi.
Hello.
I don't have a timer. Let me just ping to the timer. Okay, timer one. Yep.
Yeah. Is he on your screen?
Yeah, timer one is on my screen.
Great. Now, could you move to the speaking position? Is this it?
Yeah, okay. Because I was just having the speaker. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Great. How are you doing, first of all?
Great. It's good to start with, but like not at all good to end with.
No problem. No problem. Now, I hope you're okay with the recording. Please do let me know if you're not.
Yeah, sure. I'm okay with the recording. You can record message.
All right. Great. Now, once you are ready to begin, just let me know with the thumbs up and I will introduce you.
Okay.
All right. Contestant number 6, Umar Farooq Sayed. Umar Farooq Sayed, contestant number 6. Good luck and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraya. It's always a pleasure to watch Toastmaster Mariam. Like young Toastmasters like me, it was a learning experience how to deliver a speech. You know, it was a very strong subject Toastmaster Mariam had taken, loss. After this 2020, anywhere loss clicks, your mind is up to there. You always want to listen what actually went, what happened. You started up with a very strong subject, the energy was there, and it was full to the mark. And in the beginning, in the between, like you were using the justice, like I was just monitoring, like, okay, you were saying about like there were two children, so like actually your body language was going with your justice. That was something really great. And I like, there was like another thing, like you mentioned, like my husband is like of a golden heart. You always mentioned, like it was like a trademark. Your husband is of a golden heart, and this was being used throughout the speech. You never missed that. So that's something that you maintained, and it was wonderful. And on, it was like a cherry on the cake. You ended up with a ending message: be a warrior, not a worry. So, but according to me, like where I feel a little recommendation could be done is a place where like you started up with like loss of female and other things, but I got lost like actually when it comes to money. So I know you are a very good speaker. I just want to add that storyline, a little bit of storyline in depth to at least add a sentence. And another thing where I felt like loss of the father and other people, you could have used like a huge breath, father, something like that. A little more breath makes heavy, that attracts the audience. So you're already a champion. We are learning from you. It's a privilege to be here. So I just, to conclude, keep on the spirit and just work on a little depth of the storyline. And I also want to end with the tagline: if you try to be the best, you will be the one. Try to be the unique, you will be the only one. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Now, 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Now, 2 minutes of silence. Great, thank you, moderator, for that. CJ, are we all good to go? Yeah.
One second. Moderator, please send us to the breakout room for challenge. Thank you.
CJ. One more tally counter. All right. So now that they have left, I would like to say, first of all, thank you, everyone, for coming to see this absolutely wonderful contest. Not just for the test speaker who gave us an absolutely wonderful speech and a very inspiring one at that, but also for all the contestants who did an amazing job. I'm sure that our test speaker, Toastmaster Mariam, has multiple pages of notes to take for maybe another contest that she's applying it for. Toastmaster Mariam, is it for a contest? Is this your contest speech?
Yes, of course. I have written 3 pages note.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm taking all the feedbacks with me from the lovely evaluators. They're so wonderful.
Oh, moderator, can we have the contestants unmuted since now CJ and the tally counters are not here? Let's have a little bit of a conversation.
All the participants can unmute themselves. They are free
Yes,
to.
unmute.
As my video was stopped, I can't have the video.
Okay, there you go. I have given your rights back.
Thank you.
Start. It's okay. Come on. That was wonderful. I'm pretty
Hi,
sure
Ghost.
I have to wait until CJ comes back for the participation certificates, or do we just give them now?
That was scary for me. That was the most scariest. Being the first evaluator is brings you such a rush. Like it's like table topics, but not table topics.
It's a
That was
feedback
my
table topic.
experience. But I hope you got a lot of good feedbacks, Toastmaster Mariam. Yeah.
Yes,
So I let
I
Alan
got a
speak
feedback.
now.
I have written down all the feedbacks, and I'm going to improve. Thank you so very much, all the evaluators. You all are wonderful. Amazing job you did today.
Our
Truly.
pleasure. It's a good thing you had given us a workshop before, so we knew you a little better.
Thank you.
Oh
You're
my.
always an inspiration to me, Toastmaster Alan.
My pleasures. Likewise. We really enjoyed your table topics workshop, and I can see that you're doing it everywhere. So that's why I had given that point of recommendation to you, because you keep getting invited everywhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good point. Good catch there.
Hopes are high.
I mean, look at our contest master. She's all prepared with a mic and everything. Like she can start a YouTube channel already.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was calling her RJ Surya.
All right.
Coffee
Let's
with
start.
RJ Suraya.
RJ Suraya. RJ Suraya shall now distribute the certificates as well, so that I can also comment on the contestant, each contestant. So come on, let's bring it up. First of all, Toastmaster Mariam, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
the
The
test
honor is
speaker.
mine. Thank you.
An absolutely inspiring speech. And I hope you can take away all this feedback you've gotten here, because it's literally a treasure trove whenever you're the test speaker. Thank you so much. Now let's begin with the contestants. First up, Toastmaster Alina, who basically did a table topics for evaluation. Congratulations. Thank you for participating. You did really well. Heart. Here's a 24 karat heart of gold. And now Toastmaster Matthew George. Great job.
Thank you.
You can unmute yourself, everyone, to clap. Come on, make some noise. Next up, we have Toastmaster Rajesh. Woo! The picture. Up next, Toastmaster Fakhruddin. Congratulations. Great job. Where's the claps? Oh, there we go. And next up we have, of course, Toastmaster Alan Paul.
Hey, where's the photo I gave?
Unfortunately, we couldn't use that. And then Toastmaster Umar Farooq Said, who is actually a new Toastmaster. Great job. Wonderful. Well done. Of course, congratulations to all the contestants. I'm not sure how different it is to do your first evaluation online rather than in person, but my first evaluation was very nerve-wracking because I was stuck in a breakout room with people that went back and forth and muttered at a corner in the room. I'm glad you didn't have to go through that here online, because you don't have to hear each other in the breakout room. But if this was IRL, you would have to do that. And now I'm sure Suhan is ready to take back the mic. RJ Suhan, here I'm tossing the mic to you. I'm not actually going to toss it. But thank you everyone for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And Suhan, I'll toss it. Take it. Take it away.
All right. Welcome to DJ Night with Suhan Abdul Munaf. So, a fellow audience, did you enjoy today's event, especially with evaluation? Great, I can see some hands moving. Wow.
Unmute yourselves.
Yeah, I think now we all can unmute ourselves. Contest over. Now it's time for a disco. I feel like doing Bhangra. Anyways, now, yes, now I do have something special for you, RJ Suraya.
Oh,
A certificate itself for doing a marvelous job as a evaluation contest master.
oh, thank you
This
so
for
much.
you.
Did you call me RJ Suraya just now?
Yes. Yes. All right. Okay.
Next.
Next is, yeah, what to do next? Now I have to catch people now. I have to hunt. Now whom to hunt? Yeah, I saw someone there. Oh, we need to give this stage back to our contest chair, Toastmaster Shiraz Mohammed.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Suhan. I'd like to thank all the participants and role players. What you all have done, it's a tremendous job. It's not easy preparing 2-3 months for a speech, humorous speech, and for the evaluations. It's not easy. Maybe some people I heard that prepared on the last moment, but still you all have performed well. Excellent. Thank you to everyone. And I'd like to thank the role players who are supporting me behind the screen. They did a lot of work to make this a success. First of all, I'd like to give the please all the role players except the judges, you all can switch on your videos. First, I would like to give the certificate to our master of ceremonies, Toastmaster Suhan Abdul Muna.
Hello, is that me?
Yes, yes. That's you 2 years before. Thank you very much, Suhan. This is a
Yeah,
wonderful.
thank you so much.
I have heard that MC's main role is managing the time, and you manage the time very well. Thank you very much. And the next is Toastmaster Shahzir, always contacting me to know he's a new Toastmaster, but he's always contacted me and asked what are the next steps, what he has to do, and he followed up with very well. Excellent work, Toastmaster Shahzir Ahmed. This is for you.
Thank you, Shiraz.
And the next is Toastmaster Arif, joined 15 days before to Toastmasters. He's from Sims Toastmasters Club. He took the I requested him to take up the role, and at once he took the role. He's my office colleague, and he has done a tremendous job. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Arif. This is for you. And the next role player is Toastmaster Azhar, our critical timer. If he would have been here, all our speakers would screw me and the chief judge. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Azhar, for a wonderful work done. Thank you very much.
They would have roasted Tabassum for this. They won't screw her.
And the next is Toastmaster Faisa Thakur. She is also from Sims Toastmasters Club. Yesterday she was the contest chair for Mangaf Communicators contest, and today she supported well in this contest as well. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Faisa Thakur. And these I'll give the certificates of appreciation for tally counters and chief judge when they have returned back. I think they are in the breakout room. I would like to mention there's no role such as big role or small role. Every single role is important. every single role matters. Every single role matters, and to be a successful team. So each and every person has contributed. You all have done a very good job. I'm sure that this will help the club and area Toastmasters develop, and as well as develop. It will be helpful for your development as well. Thank you very much to all the contestants. And now our chief judge has returned.
Thank you so much, our wonderful moderator and event chair, I believe. Yes, we had an amazing result and an amazing contest. Maybe you can ask everyone to open the chat box, give the freedom to communicate in the chat and allow them, other than the judges. Judges can be anonymous, I'm sorry. The rest of you can open your videos. So thank you so much. And moderator, do you need some time to prepare the certificate for the winners? You have been given the details.
Before that, CJ, I will give the certificate of appreciation for you and the tally counters. Then you can continue. This is for.
Sure, but make it very brief for me. It's okay. You can hold your places. Thank you in advance for it.
We want to keep complimenting you, CJ.
Yes. You are tremendous, endless.
Thanks. I need to go and have a coffee now. So okay, thank you in advance. Just 1-2 sentences. I was
This is
sitting on the
Toastmaster Huma Parveen for taking the role of tally counter. You have done a very good job. Thank you very much for your participation and contribution. So this is first time she has participated as a role player in contest. So I hope that she has a lot of experience in contests. And our next is Toastmaster Tanvir Koth. This certificate of appreciation for you. Thank you very much for your participation and contribution. And last but not least, our CJ, I don't know how to thank you, but in short, thank you very much. You have for your contribution. It's not easy to be a judge as well, and you have done a very good support for all the participants and role players. You have briefed and supported a lot. Thank you very much, CJ. And now I'd like to hand over the screen to our beautiful CJ Toastmaster Tabassum Mali. The screen is yours.
Thank you so much, our wonderful moderator. It was very, very nice witnessing the contest as well as working with you. And let me know, are the certificates ready so I can hand it over to the contest chair to announce the results? Moderator, please tell. Okay.
I need 1 minute.
Go ahead. In the meantime, I would say kudos and a round of applause to all the participants. For you already are the winners to take this virtual screen and give your best, because I know as a contestant it's not easy. So a round of applause to all the wonderful contestants. Yes, please pat your own backs. You all are winners today, okay? Champions were once contenders, so you are on your way for championship. And the wonderful role players who did amazingly well, coordinating, managing, muting, unmuting, so all the sergeant at arms and the moderator. Thank you very much. A round of applause for them as well. Timer, yes, have been on their toe, not even 1, 2. Both the timers have been timing very well. And it's not an easy job to time to time show the correct card. So it's a very tedious task. Thank you so much. And the tally counters, yes, coordinating with me back to back. What's the score? What's the score? Have you got it right? Checking and rechecking so that we do not make any kind of mistake. So thank you so much. And last but not the least, my amazing judges who are not in the front, but they are the superpowers behind doing the correct judgment. So there was a lot of weight on their shoulders. So thank you once again. And a special announcement that there was no protest and there is no time disqualification. Yes, I can see few of you waiting with bated breath. There was no time disqualification. All of you are qualified. And I think, let me call our contest chair, because I know y'all are just waiting. You're like, just please stop now, done and dusted. And yeah, my shoulder is paining so much. It's like on the phone. Earlier, I used to think, oh, CJ is a very relaxed job, does nothing in the end, just tally and give. All the judges are the one who are slogging and breaking their head. But after becoming CJ, I know, oh my God, it's terrible. Every second you're like, oh, so thank you so much, and the wonderful audience who stayed and witnessed the whole contest. Now let me call our contest chair for humorous speech, Asif. Asif, please announce the result. I think our moderator is ready, and yes, fingers crossed. All the best. Congratulations. Come on, where are you?
Thank you very much, CJ, and thank you very much for all the assistance that you provided throughout this contest as well. We really value your presence here today. All right, guys, I would like to request all the contestants to open their videos and then the mics as well, just to be engaged. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now for the very big moment, the moment that we all have been waiting for so long as well. Firstly, we'll go to the third place of the contest. And ladies and gentlemen, the third place of the humorous speech contest of drum rolling goes to Rajesh Venugopal. A big round of applause to our second round of the contest. All right. Okay. And now moving on to the second place of the humorous speech contest. Who do you think? Any guesses? Anyone? Okay, the drum rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, the second place of the humorous speech contest of Dreamweaver Toastmasters Club goes to one of the Alu brothers. Yeah, Alan Paul Pulikar.
Alu siblings.
Alu siblings. All right. Give a big round of applause to our second place contestant. And ladies and gentlemen, now we move to the very big moment. The first place of the humorous speech contest of Dreamweavers Toastmasters Club for the year 2021, after the year 2020, where we had to sit down in our homes due to COVID, and then had to get used to the online speech contests. And following the year in the 2021, in the first ever humorous speech contest where it was made online, the winner of the humorous speech contest goes to drum roll. And children are screaming on the background. And there are people in the audience shouting on the background. And let me take a breath and drink some water as well.
Come on, Asif. I think they already pinned them.
Dreamweavers Toastmaster Club goes to the other Alu sibling, Alina Paul Pulika.
Wow!
Congratulations to the hats off to everyone who participated. You all have done a great job. And I will not take much of your time because I think CJ will pull me out because she needs her coffee. Over to you, CJ.
No, they can have their moment. And congratulations, as per my practice, first the participants and then the winners. So third place, second place, first place, Rajesh, Ellen, Alina, and all the wonderful participants. You all are winners. Congratulations. Without much ado, let's move on because it's the same set of contestants who are waiting for the next round. So let me call our wonderful, and thank you so much, Asif, for conducting this segment very well. Kudos to you. Round of applause to you as well. Thank you. And next, from the handsome contest master to the beautiful contest master, Suraya, over to you. Excellently performed.
Thank you so much, CJ. Now, the second half of this contest. Are you all ready for third place for the evaluation speech contest? Drum rolls, please. Is... Come on. The younger Paul sibling. Come on. Alina Paul Pulikar, thank you.
The younger Paul.
At least I didn't call you Alu, Paul.
I did.
Now let us go on to the next. The second place, who will go on to be in the area contest as well. Drum rolls, please. Who will go on to the next level? The eldest Paul sibling. Alan Paul.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah. How does it feel?
Awesome.
All right. Now the first place for 2021. The dream weaver that weaves the most dreams through feedback and will help our speech target speaker the most is, drum roll please, CJ, don't kill me, you will get your coffee. Come on, you all know it already, I think. Come on.
Rajesh.
Good guess. It is Toastmaster Rajesh.
Congrats, my mentor.
The first mentor.
This Rajesh is seems to be an imposter. Who is this Rajesh Kapiko? Travels. We need Rajesh Venugopal. How does it feel, winner, to win this evaluation contest? I think you've come back from a break, right?
Yeah, it feels good to be back. Not to win, actually. It feels good to be back in Toastmasters. Yeah. Congratulations to all participants and all winners.
He has worked out completely.
Yeah. Congratulations to all the contestants here. And I'm sure with evaluation contest, everyone wins because you end up giving very valuable feedback to the target speaker. So congratulations, everyone. And over to CJ before she hunts me for her coffee.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Suraya. Very well conducted. Once again, kudos to you. Round of applause. And first and foremost to all the wonderful participants, and then our winners. That is the two Pauls. I'll take shortcut. And then the winner, Rajesh. So thank you so much. And please enlighten me. Is it one or two of the contestants who will be going to the area level?
Two contestants.
Oh, that's amazing. So the first and second contestant will be moving on to the India level. But let me tell you, this first and second contestant are all over the place in 2-3 clubs. So the chances are the third and the fourth may get a chance to go ahead. So yeah. So hopefully all the best to all of you. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I had a great time. All the
Thank you
best.
so much.
And yes,
Thank you.
Thank you. Back
Thank
to
you. Thank you.
Whoever wants
Thank you so much.
Just your happiness. Thank you. God
Yeah.
bless.
Yeah. Thank you. Good day. Bye. Bye.
Thank you very much, CJ. Now I'd like to call our president, Toastmaster Varghese, to speak few words and adjourn the meeting.
Evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
It was a wonderful day. Hello. It was a wonderful contest. Actually, I would like to thank our area director Toastmaster Samud, who made a system that you just participate, we will take care of the remaining. Has done a wonderfully that we never know. I think only 2 members from our club has knows about it, Salina and Alan. The remaining, or we never know what is happening inside. And Ahmed and the contestant Siraz, you have done a wonderful job. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. The contestant, the participant. Actually, I didn't feel any difference between the winners and the participant. All are almost the same for the speech. Yet anyway, we need to select one winner. That is why the winner is there today. And the contestants were there, the chief judges, all the role players. I'm really thank you for the Dreamweavers Club. From our bottom of the heart, we are thanking you all. And also, if we need your help for the next meeting, which is 23rd, we are another section of contest, which is prepared speech as well as table topic. We would like to get the same support and the same effort from all of you. Thank you once again. Thank you. And that's all. We will have some guests. We will catch them later because time is to exceed it. Thank you very much. For the
Thank
in
you.
nutshell.
What Toastmaster Vargit said is so much true. I remember before my contest, my club contest was starting, I was so weak. But after my contest, I was participating in all 4 categories, and I am not a good speaker. And after the speeches, I feel the difference in me. Even my colleagues in office, they say that, oh, you have changed a lot. But I did not do much, but I practiced my speeches, and I tried to participate in all 4 contests. So it was a great experience in participating contests. So thank you everyone for the participation, and the meeting adjourned. Now you are free to speak. Alan, you're free.
No, he's not. Where's our AD? He just disappeared.
He is there.
Can we actually hear from the guest?
Yeah, the guest.
there's
The guest, don't run away, please. Huh?
Hamza,
J1,
are you with us?
Hamza.
Hi. Yes, I'm with you.
You were here throughout the contest. How did you
Yes, I was
enjoy it?
here throughout. Yes, it was amazing. It was a very good session.
Thank you very much. And
Great to hear that. Great to hear that.
Well, I'm in my car now, so I I was doing all my tasks while keeping you guys with me all along throughout the entire contest.
Thank you very much. Actually, wonderful effort from your side. You are the real winner today.
No, really, it was very dynamic. It was really interesting. I got to learn a lot just by looking at it, just by observing, not doing nothing else. It was really good.
Thank
Great, great having you with us, Hamza. I hope you join us for our next meeting. Looking forward to it. Right.
I'm looking
Thank you.
forward to them. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bye. I'm just taking your leave, and thank you so much. And I want to tell who all is here, Ellen, Shiraj, and all that. Next time, don't